It's the Tekken World Tour Finals.
20 of the best players in the world will be battling it for the title of Tekken World Tour Champion. Patchy kick again.
God, he got it!
Got him moving. When that outroll like that.
What?
That was sick!
No, gotta be careful with the range
God.
charge!
And it's blocking.
Oh my God, what the hell? That Valkyrie behind JDCR. Vegeta sidestepping away from it right now. Oh,
Bad race. Stevie, I think could potentially beat around. Hey,
He's looking to close it out with the perfect.
Oh, he gets it!
So far away. 10 seconds left on
The culmination of the Tekken World Tour. Who do you guys think is going to take?
It's time for some Tekken 7.
Make some noise.
We are finally here, the Tekken World Tour World Finals, here from Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Mark, man. I'm here with Spag.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Man, I'm excited, Mark. I'm excited.
Extremely excited. This is what we've been fighting for the entire year. We're finally here, the very end. Who will be our new champion?
We had an amazing day yesterday with the LCQ like we did last year, but this year Tekken has excelled time and time again, man. We have the most diverse group of players here to compete today that we've ever had before, Mark.
Now, I want to talk about this all day, but instead, I want to see how this is all going to go down. So without further ado, let's get our qualified players up here and find out where they're going to be playing in the pools.
Yes, but we want to just say that we're going to be starting with number 4 on the leaderboard, going down. And then there is a little twist at the end as well. So guys, make sure you stay tuned.
Pay attention. This is going to be how the battle plays out. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's go ahead and call our first player up on the stage from South Korea. We have JDCR.
Oh, man. JDCR, man. It's good to see you, bro. How have you been preparing for this, man? I've not really seen you much recently, but you were doing really, really well. You were in America a lot this year. So how have you been preparing for this tournament today?
So I've been traveling a lot this year, not like last year, I think. And then I was, before I got here Thailand, so I wasn't, I wasn't taking it like too much, but I'm here and then I've been seeing like every player from all over the world. And then I feel like much more motivated, and then, I just want to play.
He just wants to play.
Just want to play. Well, have a look at the pools behind you and choose where you want to go.
Who do you want to go against?
You just got to choose, man.
Okay. I'm gonna go C.
C. He is in Group C, guys. JDCR. Thank you so much, dude. Good luck for today. That's
Tough competition
JDCR,
here. Man, Pool C is looking stacked already. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our next competitor up. From Japan, we have Chikurin.
Oh, Chikurin. Chikurin. Chikurin-san. Genki desu ka?
Genki desu.
Nice. That's all the Japanese I know. Take a look over here. Which pool would you like to be in? Have a choice. B, C, D.
C.
C? C?
Whoa,
He just chose JDCR's. Wow. Good luck for today. Good luck, good luck.
He is going right after JDCR. I did not expect this. I thought he was going to go for A, B, or D.
It's a weird one, but wow, he chose JDCR. He must have a plan.
All right, so we have a new player here in the World Finals. He wasn't here last year, but he has definitely made some waves.
Oh, yeah.
From Pakistan, we have Arslan Ash.
Oh, man. The man of the year. Arslan, how are you doing, my bro?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you?
All good, all good. Look, this year has been so crazy for you, dude. For this.
Yeah, I prepared hard for this because I lost like last two tournaments. But for this, I trained very hard. So let's see what happens.
And you're in a good position right now, Arslan. Take a look behind you. Which group would you like to be in? Are you going to go and C as well? What's going on?
A.
A. Quick. That was a quick decision.
A for Arslan.
It feels like he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Just A.
All right, so our next player from South Korea, we have Kokoma.
Kokoma. 안녕하세요.
He's all smiles.
Why's he laughing at me? How are you doing?
A little bit tired.
Ooh, didn't get much sleep?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Have a look behind you here. Where would you like to go here? Take a look.
Very tough
Think hard.
decision.
Think hard. Last year you were in Group D. I remember that one.
Yeah. So this time, I choose Group B.
B. All right, he's gonna let fate
Yeah.
decide.
Another empty group. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Smart
Kokoma.
pick, I think. Smart pick.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and get our next player. By way of France, we have Super Akuma.
Ale, ale. Come over here, Winnie. Talk to me. How are you feeling here, Vinny? You're the only representative of Europe this year. How does it feel being the only representative of your continent?
Stressful.
A man of very few words. Take a look behind you, Vinny. What group are you going to go in?
Okay, so B, C, or D, I'm thinking.
Pick one.
B.
B. Okay.
Oh, okay.
B. So he's going to be with Kokoma.
Yeah,
Group
I
B.
mean, he had the opportunity to go with D and let fate decide, but I guess he wanted to kind of control some of his matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
So up next, another new player on the TWT. We have, again, from Pakistan, we have a Wise Honey.
We've got the GG boys representing. Assalamu alaikum, bhai. Kaise ho aap? How are you doing? Good, yeah?
Yes.
You look nervous.
No.
No nervous. Are you confident today?
Yes.
Yes, very confident. Have a look behind you, bhai. Which group would you want to be in?
I think D.
D. D, okay, D. Very good. So Awais is going to be in another empty group there. Awais, the first person in Group D.
Yeah, that's
Nice one.
going to probably change up a lot of things. I don't know if a lot of players want to go battle against him this early on, at least in the pool stage. But let's go
Yes.
ahead and get our next player up here. All the way from South Korea, we have Ulsan.
Eh. Ulsan. Annyeonghaseyo. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How do you feel about today's tournament, man? Look, your season has been very good. You know, a lot of ups and downs. But how are you feeling today?
Just I'm good. I'm ready to enjoy the final. So
Do you think you're prepared?
yeah.
Good, good. Have a look here. Ulsan, we have names in every group now. Which one takes your fancy?
Can I choose third place? Third.
We should remind everyone, once it fills out to 4 people, that group is locked.
Group A.
You want
A.
A? All right.
Group A, Mark, with
All
Ursula
right.
Ash.
He is the first one to challenge Arslan Ash. That's going to be an interesting one. All right, from Japan, our next player, we have Double.
Double. Ohio, how are you doing?
Wait, you know more Japanese.
That's another word I know. That's
Okay,
my
okay.
second word. That's all I got. But last year, you know, you were in LCQ, you didn't win. This time, you're in the World Finals. How do you feel? Good?
Yes, good.
Very good, very good. Have a look here. Which group? Have you been, thinking which group do you want to be in?
Okay. I want B.
B.
B, oh, B is almost
B.
closed up.
Okay, double with Kokoma and Super Akuma. So we have a Korean, a European, and a Japanese. Very diverse group there, Mark.
All right, yeah, that is very diverse. So we're gonna go switch back. We have from South Korea, Chanel.
Rocks Dragon Chanel, massive personality.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God, it's his birthday, guys. Chanel, how are you doing?
Good.
Good, good. Do you want to choose your group? Hard choice, hard choice.
I remember Dubai, last and all. Okay? Maybe? No. Maybe? Maybe?
D, guys.
Oh.
Chanel has got Awais Honey in his reticle. He's ready. So yes, it's going to be Awais Honey and Chanel in Group D. So it's looking very good. We got these groups are filling up, Mark.
Yeah, last year's champion is actually coming up on stage right now. We have from Japan, I'm sorry, he's been there a lot.
He's living in Japan
He's been
now.
there a lot,
He's
yeah.
living there now.
From
You're not wrong.
South Korea,
You're not wrong.
Ramchu. Last year's champion, everybody.
See, I don't know if to speak Japanese to him or
I
Korean.
see him in Japan all the time. I saw him there like last week.
You know what? Let's speak English. Ranchu, how are you doing? You're the last year's Tekken World Tour champion. Do you think you can do it again this year?
I try.
I try. Good. Humble, very humble man. Now have a look. What? Wow. Group C. Guys, he just made it up straight away.
All right.
The decision was made straight away. Group C with JDCR, Chikrin, and now it's Rangchu in the mix as well.
All right. Our next player coming probably has maybe the furthest trip all the way out here. All the way from Peru, the sole Latin American player here. We have Abel del Maestro.
Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien. How are you doing? How do you feel today? You feel confident that you can win this tournament?
Yeah, I'm ready in tournament.
Good, good, good. Have a look over here. Abel, my brother. Which group do you want to be in? Getting hard now, guys. Getting hard. Is he going eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
I feel like he is.
B.
B. Group B,
Oh.
guys. Right, that one's filling up fast, Mark.
So B is actually closed out for any new players that we're pulling up right now, right?
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's done.
All right, so let's go ahead and get our next player up here. All the way from the United States, we have Jimmy J. Tran.
Jimmy, how you doing, my brother?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're always so calm, as usual. You know, you've been on this stage before. How do you feel today? Do you think you can bring it home?
I got one chance.
Okay, good. Have a look at the screen. Have you been? I mean, you've got a chance now to see how it's unfolding. Which group takes your fancy here? D. Group D. Aways Honey and Chanel and Jimmy J. Tran. The first American up on stage will be.
All right.
Group D.
That's exciting. Up next, coming from Japan, we have Nobi.
A legend. Nobi, how you doing?
So good.
Yeah, good. Have a look. Which group do you want to be in? Nobi-san. D.
Oh my gosh.
That group is looking good.
That group is looking stacked.
Very stacked.
And of course, that closes out that group as well.
Yes.
Until later. Wow, that was quite the surprise. So our next player coming up, also from Japan, we have Noroma.
Roma.
This is getting crazy. These are not the picks and the pools that I expected.
It's crazy, man. But not many choices left. Noroma. Look.
Hey.
Hey. I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that either. All right.
People have been avoiding that group, but Noroma went straight there. He could have gone to C, but no, he's gone for A. Arslan, Ulsan, and Noroma.
Interesting. So now we have another first timer here from the United States. We have Shadow 20Z.
Wow. Shadow. Man, you've had an amazing season this time, man. This year, how do you feel for this tournament? Are you ready? Are you prepared? How have you been preparing for this?
I've been practicing a lot. I went to Korea before I came here and got a lot of training. So.
Awesome. There's not much choice left. It's either going to be Group A or Group C. Which one takes your fancy here?
A.
He wants A. All right, so Shadow is locked in on A. Wow, we have some crazy pools here.
Korea, America, Pakistan, and Japan. Wow.
So not like there's much of any choice here. We're going to go ahead and call up our last qualifier here. We have from Korea, Saint.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that sets up quite the battle in this potential final pool. Saint, you don't have much of a choice here, but we want you to pick where you're going to be going.
Hello, Saint. It's a very hard decision. Where would you like to go?
Can I choose anywhere?
No.
No. Where? Only C?
I'm sorry. Okay, Group C for Saint. It was a formality. We had to do it.
Yeah, so we have 4 players left. This is a new twist we have with the rules this year. It's changing quite a bit. So our top-ranked player on the points list is Ni, and now Ni is gonna pick where he wants to go. Yes. So let's get our #1 ranked player on the Tekken World Tour, Ni, to the stage. Ni from South Korea. He's been traveling and playing a lot of Tekken lately.
He's been grinding. Ni, my friend, you have been all around the world. practicing. You went to Pakistan recently. How are you feeling today? Are you ready?
I want to play already.
You already want to play. He's anxious to play. So have a look. You have the choice because you're #1 on the leaderboard. Which group do you want to be in? You can now see all the players.
A.
A!
Oh my God! this is crazy. Because remember, only 2 players of each pool are going to make it out into our top 8.
He's got history with
Oh my
He's got
gosh.
history with Arslan. Oh my god.
That is going to be quite the pool. But man, Nee has locked in. Let's go ahead and bring up our number 2 ranked player on the Tekken World Tour from the United States. We have Anakin.
Brother, you have had an amazing season to Sam Anakin. You have leveled up so much from last year. How have you been preparing for this? How do you feel?
Just wanted to make sure that I could be as relaxed and as comfortable as possible going into this tournament. That's kind of been the mentality that I've had all year, making sure that I prepare really well for tournaments just outside of playing the game a lot. And with that said, I'd like to enter Group B.
Group B.
Anakin locks in a Group B. The strategic placement here from our 2nd ranked player. All right, we're going to go ahead and get ranked number 3 on the TWT leaderboard. From South Korea, we have Lohai.
Oh, hi.
He's had quite a year as well.
Hi, how are you doing, man? How you feel?
Oh, I want, I believe my OP character.
Your OP character?
Yeah.
Have a look here. Which group are you going to join? Is it going to be C or D? Which one?
I lost to this guy 2 times. D. Yeah.
So you want to be? You're joining Group D? Yeah. Wow, look at that, Lohai. Not taking the easy route. He said, I've lost to this guy before. I'm going to Group D.
That leaves our LCQ winner, Bilal, coming up on the stage from Pakistan, where, again, he's not going to have much choice here, but he's going to confirm with us who he's going to be playing against.
How are you doing, bro?
Well, I'm fine. How are you?
All good. Like you did so well yesterday, man. You said to me earlier that you didn't expect to actually win the LCQ, but you're in form right now. How do you feel?
I'm feeling very confident because of yesterday. I didn't expect that I will win, so now I am confident. Yes.
So have a look here. There's not much choice. You're gonna be in Group C.
I wanted to be in that group. Yeah.
Why is that?
I think they don't know Akuma.
Ooh, okay.
Already starting the mental warfare here. I like it.
Nice. Well, the good stuff. Bilal is going to be in groups. That's the last guy there in the LCQ, and our groups are set.
Do you think he really wanted that group?
I think so.
All right. Well, it worked out for him. He won the LCQ and now got the group that he wanted. But guys, we are about to get started with the matches. We're going straight into the action. Are you ready?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You have to be.
I hope so, man. Yes, let's go, guys. Make some noise here for the Tekken World Tour Finals 2019 here in Bangkok, Thailand.
We're going to throw it back to our commentary desk and get started with the matches. See you guys in a bit.
Tekken World Tour 2019, and we are here in Bangkok, Thailand for this finals. And man, Majin Obama coming at you with Mr. Level Up Your Game himself. How you feeling, Rip?
Feeling fantastic. Those groups are ridiculous. Oh my goodness, we're about to get things started though. Group A is the ones we're gonna be starting off with. Arslan Ash picking the A group here for the A. Arslan's got to go there.
I mean, I'm more about me picking the A group. Me
that
picking
is
the A
crazy.
group.
Oh, we're gonna get to see it go down. Nee, of course, went down to Pakistan, but here's the whole group: Arslan Ash, Ulsan, Naroma, Shadow 20Z, and Nee. That's going to be Group A. I mean, just look at this whole overall, though, right? And then Group B, you've got Kakoma, Super Akuma, Double, Abelta, Maestro, Anakin. Probably the hardest group to predict here, right? It's like the most wild cards, I think. And then you go over to see it. Bilal just says they don't know Akuma. JDCR and Saint, Echofox boys, now rivals. Chikrin and Rangchu also in that group. And then finally, Group D is a bloodbath. You got Awai's Honey, Chanel, Jimmy, J-Tran, Nobi, and Loai. I feel like Jimmy and Nobi are always in these things together. This group is ridiculous.
Tied by fate, man. And the cool thing is A and B pools too, right? 5 different countries, 5 different players.
That's insane.
The national representation in each group is, oh man, you're going to get so. This is about to turn into a bloodbath, man. I'm excited.
And of course, guys, the way this works is they're round robins for each of these groups. The top 2 placers out of each one will move on to the top 8. So 3 of these guys are not making it out of each of these groups.
That is daunting to think about. Man, looking at some of these players, you got to imagine.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at the first match.
In the first match, coming up. Get ready for it, bro.
Yo, Nee is going to be coming up to the stage for our first match. He's going to be going up against USA's Shadow 20Z. This is going to be crazy. I think Shadow definitely one of the most overlooked players in this top 20. You know, and I think that he's got a great shot here. He's been training all year long. He's been traveling to many, many events. You know, him and his brother Junior as well, thanks to Disrupt Gaming. But this is the tallest order you got to get, right? You got Nee up there. It's the morning right now. But Nee picking this pool with Arslan Ash, it's going to be crazy.
It feels like, too, with Shadow, right? He's really kind of I mean, just the way it feels, man. He's coming to his own really in the past couple years, right? 2 years, he's had huge improvement. He's one of the more well-traveled USA players, I would also say as well. But going up against Tekken itself, man, this is Knee. Korea versus USA here, group stage, and this is big.
Yeah, this is huge. Oh, man. Now, what character is Shadow going to be? Obviously, we've seen a lot of his Claudio. We know he's also got his Safina back there. Knee, he uses everything. Yeah. But what's it going to be? Is it going to be Brian? Is that what we're going to see? You know, my fanfic that I was writing earlier this year was like, Knee can't beat Arslan in tournament. But what if at the end of the finals, he does it with Brian? You know, he has to bring back his man. It's the only way he can get it done in tournament. I mean, obviously, we see he can do it in a long set, but maybe in tournament, who knows?
Yeah, going back to Bay in this kind of situation would be something really interesting. But the other thing, too, man, is like, I feel like it's catch-22, too. I feel like there's more pressure on Ash at this point, too. Now the whole world's watching you in a way that no one was before, right? Where people were actively looking to write you off before. At this point, now it's like you won both EVOs. You come into this Tekken World Tour final. It almost feels like it's a catch-22. If you don't win this, people are going to be talking about it. Either way.
I mean, I don't know if you saw his tweet recently, but he had some tweet about, like, you know, when the Eagles are quiet, the parents start to jibber-jabber, you know? So, you know, the parents are jibber-jabbering right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a parent right now. Trying to get some Fruit Loops. Let's go. Nevers, Shadow right here. Oh, man.
Kicking it off.
How are we going to open up this Tekken World Tour 2019 finals?
Yo, it's going to be good.
Gonna be.
Brian. Oh, it's the Brian Fury. All right.
Back to Bay.
Da Bay. In the arena, perfect.
Now, what interactions are you looking at with these two characters? For people at home watching, right? They know about the big long-range counter-hit threats from Brian, but then, of course, you also have Genocide Cutter and then those installs into Starburst mode from Claudio as well. Or you start off a close-range counter-hit right there, and you're going to take it to the wall.
Bing, bang.
And the wall pressure is so scary.
Yeah, and of course, you know, anytime you're against a Brian Fury, against the wall, nice low parry, you got to watch out for those tech rolls, right? You can't fall for tech rolls. You really got to mix up your timing and getting up off of the ground.
Yeah, it's a back and forth between both players, right? Me on the ground, and then you on Okazeme as well.
Yeah, so of course, the best strategy is to knock and knock down, but, you know, good luck with that. Especially even in the open position. Shadow, though, very, very good at poking his opponent, using the back three, the new attack from Claudio. You can see it a lot probably later, but right now, taking his time, feeling out Knee.
Dropping that shoulder, back one, and then tagging him low.
Look at him, just standing there.
Just chill.
Yo, he has done his homework in Shadow. He is solid. I mean, everyone makes fun of him. You know, he doesn't have any expression. He's expressionless, right? But that's what it's like. That's what it takes in this kind of a tournament format. Time winding down 8 seconds. Shadow with the lead here. Rage for Knee, and there you go. Shadow getting the first round.
Round 2. Yeah, you're talking about his lack of expression, dude. It's focus for him. You come out here to Thailand, you were able to qualify this year like that, and especially the way he did.
Oh my God!
Superman punch at close range. Tackle reversal.
Get off. Oh wow,
great dog.
Yeah, but he didn't get the launch off it. And right now, Shadow's looking great.
Genocide Cutter.
Oh, the counter hit. And Shadow's gonna take a quick 2-round lead over Knee here.
Round 3.
All right, let's see what Knee's got though. Man, a lot of people talking about how, like, Shadow is probably the most overlooked player here. Like, he has the most potential to make it. That top it's naked. That had to be on action. Knee shaking his head immediately.
Right after a hatch, and he gives up big positioning, big damage here. Minus 50%. Locked up at the wall. Again, subtle sidestep left. Trying to weave his way out, get parallel.
And Shadow recognizes the sidestep, immediately goes to homing attack. And look at a 3-0 Knee here in the first game, if he can close it out. But Knee has great positioning right now. Shadow's got to be careful. The knockdown, guaranteed down back 3. Last pixel of this game.
Hatchet.
For Knee. Rage dry spend, nothing out of it, and the down 4, solid stuff. Shadow taking it 3 rounds straight over Knee here.
Shadow, really good movement, especially in frame advantage situations for Knee. You saw him, he didn't really panic, was willing to just hold his guard or move out of the way. Created a whip punish opportunity at the end of the last round.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who he's going up against. You know, he's unfazed. Yeah. That's the power of Shadow.
That's the power of youth, man. I don't know, man. He's been playing so long.
That's true.
But he's still so young. Doesn't have that fear of failure.
That's very true. Very true. But right now, Knee keeping the pressure up there. Trying to keep him much closer this time. Nice jab interrupt. And there comes the back threes out of Shadow.
Good punishing and dropping the back one on him. Shadow trying to jump out the wall. It doesn't work that way.
No, yeah, and because we saw a little bit of a scramble, then Knee capped the back one and counter, and here comes the hatchet.
for one testing. And then, yeah, a nice whip punish at the end.
Yeah, Shadow giving him a little nod there, like, all right, all right. And I feel like it's all because of that one scramble situation. So Shadow, you know, he's going to recompose here. Knee, though, he's starting to put it together. Here's a low parry. He's like, yo, that was just the first game of the day, man. That was my warm-up.
And then these knees hit the wall. Hatchet. Try to set the offset for Shadow. Break him the throw.
Man, and the jab checks from each player right now. Both are working on. Look at the Shadow. 4 in a row.
The back and forth of it, too. Right when Knee started to find his tempo, that's when Shadow turns it up in that mid-range.
Counter. He's got rage, though. Superman punch block. Rage for both. Now, got to be careful. There's the rage drive from Brian. Shadow still has this to go. Not going to pull the trigger there. Brian's got that punch, but he's got to be careful. He knows about it already.
Slow punch adding up for both players. Break on the grab.
Oh,
jab,
nothing.
The finish, and then able to get them with the down 4. Oh, man.
Knee answering back right now. Getting the first 2 rounds here in game 2. Hatchet. Mock kick denied. And a lot more of these back kicks coming out. So expect a nice block with Knee.
No
Good
side step. These hatchets adding up. Back 1, pushing Shadow towards the wall. He just wants to hold this position. Find him a splat. Fishing towards Shadow's guard, not breaking though. Patience
from both of them.
Blocking while standing recovery. These
Shadow.
down 4s adding up.
Oh, God, he went for genocide, but doesn't find it. Yo, Shadow's still in this, blocks the rage drive again, time winding down here. Shadow's a little bit behind, I think. Oh, he's got the lead now, 3 seconds. Hatchet's gonna get the lead. Oh my God, Knee bringing it back. 3 rounds straight of his own to tie it up.
You got to give props to Shadow, man. His patience in some of those scenarios with his back to the wall. He was not. He was perfectly cool to just hold his guard, not even try to get too overzealous with movement either. He's really just cool. Just I'm gonna take this pressure and wait for the opening.
Yeah, he did really good there, of course. And you know, as that set went on, I feel like the first round, that little scramble situation happened. He was caught off guard, pulled it back together. I think by the 3rd round, he actually started playing like the first game again. So here we go. This final game should be pretty interesting. Violent Systems, the stage that Shadow has selected here, should be a good one.
There's a lot of back and forth between these 2 players, especially in range 0, range 1. Really just playing around each character's jabs like that.
Yeah, and Shadow, you know, he went so ham with the jabs. Like, Knee checked him twice. He's like, man, forget this. I got jabs too.
Yeah. And then, of course, the threat of the knees like, up close, right? Counter hit launchers.
And that's the thing. Like, he's been set up those back knees this entire set. So you know the second it's coming. The second it's a counter hit launcher, and it's delayable. Uh-oh, speaking of last hits being launched in strings. Knee to the wall here. Not quite.
Oh, the cross block.
And there it was. You know, you pulled the trigger on it that time. Knee, patient.
And now the dash pressure starting to come out a little bit more from me. Confident that Shadow will just sit.
Yeah, he's been setting up a northern cross. Gonna counter hit this time.
This time, just short of the wall again.
Yeah, and he left Shadow in rage with it. That was a big drop from Knee there. And he's not confirming very well right now. The rage drive's gonna connect. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
Oh, just short.
Oh,
Wow.
and Shadow closing out. Goes with the mid.
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, touch your toes. Superman punch, building up the plus range. Me all too ready with these throw breaks.
Hey.
Yeah, it's magic, baby. And you know, season 3 every time. To the wall, Superman punch, install, starburst active.
And now Shadow with the wall pressure.
Those lows adding up. He's swinging for his life. Good ducks on these jabs. Not a little bit too scared to pull the trigger.
Yo, Knee is in some trouble right now.
He's gonna have to hold his rage here. Back 1.
Good patience here from Knee. You know the hatchets are gonna come, but it's scary because he's got that rage drive ready to go behind it.
Trying to again hold that space on 3+4. You called it. First hatchet so far. Oh, what a duck!
Yes. And there's the rage drive spin. Now 10 seconds. Shadow with the lead, trying to close it out here. 5. Oh my God, the confirm from Knee. 2 seconds, Shadow. What do you got in last chance? Nothing. Down 4-2 from Knee to close it out with 1 second on the clock. We're tied up.
Fight.
They dance, and then he gets the 1+2 grab.
First throw of the set.
Oh boy.
And then punts him.
finally, man, both these players, they've been setting each other up multiple times throughout the set for this final game, and both of them are not faltering at all.
And he with a really good mix of just jab pressure and low pokes. Builds up this life lead, hatchet.
And he is so patient. He gets that back three right now. Shadow again, though, gonna find the range. Dropping the combo.
Starburst active sidestep.
Sideways.
Vulcan cannon.
I like the back and kick attempt. Shadow's got a pixel. Oh my goodness, and it's now set point for Knee. Gives him the fisherman. Let's go.
Jab flow. Oh my god. And you know we're going to the wall. Now what you got for me, Knee?
Hey,
Knees.
Yo, Todd Daniel, he's feeling good now. Knee is on fire right now. Rage one for Shadow. Last chance. Punishes.
Shadow's still in this. Wall.
Oh, the wall's flat. Shadow's
That's
back
the first
in
flat. That's a start.
Oh, he is definitely still in it.
Oh, that's a start, Rip.
Yo, Shadow, can you get it done?
Pokes adding up.
Oh, the jab from Knee. Knee gonna get it done here. Gets the W over Shadow. 2-1, the
2-1.
close set. Man, that was a great way to start off the day.
And you got to remember at group stage too, even that 2-1 is important because remember it comes down to game differentials and tiebreakers in some scenarios, as we know very well from last year.
Exactly. Yeah. If Knee ends up 2-0ing everyone else, then Shadow's got to lead. You know, that's precisely how that's going to go. So that one game that Shadow got initially there, that's huge for him. That's huge.
That back and forth in range 1, range 0 like that, again, just playing around the jabs and low pokes, it felt like Shadow, very few genocide cutter attempts at all. The few times that he did try, he got floated very early on, or just denied, or punished.
I thought he was very smart with it. You see the update on the screen there, but Knee getting that victory over Shadow here. And yeah, you know, they were setting each other from the very first game. Like you saw, Shadow wasn't even using back. Second game starts using back, but not finishing the extension.
And then,
third game,
forth,
now he starts finishing. And Knee's like, I understand what you're trying to do here. I'm not gonna. And then finally, no, Knee was going hatchet every time, but he never went for the mid until the final game, like final round even, I think.
Really tedious match, especially like between those two players. So many rounds going to the last seconds like that.
Oh yeah, they were so patient. And, you know, Shadow, of course, you know, stepping up against Knee there, not easy to do for anyone, but obviously unfazed. This is why he's in the top 20. This is why he's here at the finals.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming up next, though, we've got Red Bull's Arslan Ash.
That's wild to say, man. By the way, that's crazy to say.
That's my first time saying it, actually. Red Bull's Arslan Ash going up against Ulsan. And Ulsan's one of those players who had a crazy year too, right? We saw him way back in Melbourne, Australia, when he took out JDCR in the grand finals, like crazy, unbelievable set.
And that really put him out ahead early on, right? Able to get cash in 300 points on a master event early on like that. And ever since then, he hasn't had the same really like strong performances, but he's been able to just again accumulate points, right? As soon as you have that one Masters event win on your list, it's really just about accumulating points and staying in the mix up until then. And Ulsan was able to do that, but he hasn't won in a while. You have to imagine, especially if you go in this group up against Arslan Ash, who everybody has their eyes on, and especially with the type of player Ulsan is, you know he's been watching film. You know he was watching all those sets last week.
But he chose this, right? Don't forget, he was the first person to pick himself into the Arslan Ash group. He had other choices. He's like, that's the one I want. I want Arslan Ash, and this is the match he gets first.
And that's what I love about this format, too. I like when people call each other out, or you see people duck.
You see people duck like, nah, I don't want to play me. I'm out of here. Let me get some of that, Shadow or whatever. But, man, Ulsan, like we mentioned, it might be his time right now. As you mentioned, he has been a little lackluster in the second half of the year. But, he's always going to be a contender. And the fact that he chose this here, crazy. And don't forget, Arslan Ash's characters, they all got, like, minor reductions, minor nerfs going into the season. But now, Ulsan going with Bob here against Arslan Ash's Kazumi. Bob in the finals? I didn't expect that.
And for Ash, too, right? You were mentioning, again, that character selection. It feels like the Kazumi in recent months has kind of been sealed, low-key, right? He hasn't played so much in tournament events, but pulling around here.
And she's still great, right? I mean, I mentioned the nerfs a second ago, but in Tekken, when characters get nerfed, they rarely are ever actually dead. They're always going to be viable.
Especially with her toolkit, right? She's a fundamental Tekken character. She has really good generic tools, and then just obviously high damage output at the wall as well, even now.
Yeah, magic 4 from Arslan Ash. And I'm thinking maybe the Bob pick here is actually because he didn't want to run the mirror match.
Ah, yeah, perhaps.
Well, let's see how it goes. Wow, catches her out of the air.
Out of flight. Then the jab float in return. Arslan Ash takes the first round.
Nice and solid. Compact play style.
This is where it's going to get dicey, man. Oh, steady, 4-4. Trying to chop him up. Knees in your chest, and I'm going to take you on the wall.
Yo, Arslan came to play. He's ready to go.
Put this tiger on you like the rest. Stick. Again, just sidestepping and then down 4-1 pressure. This is what his pressure with jabs, down 4-1s, and of course Rolling Thunder.
Of course, I mean, that's the fundamental Tekken plus the movement added on top. Arslan Ash, quick 2 rounds here against Ulsan.
And normally we're so impressed with where he stands, his spacing, and his reactions, but right now he's just swarming Ulsan.
And he's so comfortable, it looks like, in this match. Like, Bob's character you don't really see a whole lot, especially not in Tekken 7. But right now, you know, Arslan's like, yeah, we play him all the time.
Back to that, wow. Just out of range and then just Rolling Thunder whip punish.
Man, I love the dash blocking from Arslan too.
Yeah, his defense is so active. That's what's so fun to watch about him play.
Wow, and he thought he had it back, but Ulsan gonna drop it on him.
Dropping bows.
All right, Ulsan on the board with the bop. And that's got to be a little confidence booster. Also too far that time. Finishes it this time. Yeah, give him the belly.
Trade favor of Ulsan. Ash being pushed towards the wall. It's Dawn lets it rip. And Ulsan's movement right now, keeping Ash really off base. He's trying to lock him down with those down 4-1s and get in the jab range. Where he can comfortably poke with the jab float on the fly attempt.
Yeah, that's the thing about Bob. He also has always had really good jab range.
Yeah.
One thing that made this character extremely strong. Gets the wall stand here. Respect? No. Didn't quite get the backdash.
And Ulsan saying it's my turn now. Hold this wall
Try
pressure.
to do it again. It's like, yo, didn't work last round. Let's try it again. Run it back. Gets to suspend the rage.
Just throws it away and then just runs into wall standing 4.
Yeah, beautiful. Off of the wave dash there. Gets the wild standing 4. Now we have a final round situation. Ulsan, those 4-4-2s adding up here.
Oh, counter hit.
A good choice going low there. Beats the power crush. But look at Ulsan taking control now on Arslan Ash. Helps him his block, though. Here's the wild standing 2.
For Ash, this might be the start he needed. Sidewalls rolling with him. Just wants to hold his positioning.
Oh, what a crash dash one! That was so sick! Ulsan getting the first game, running it back 3 rounds straight. Yo, that crouch dash one, that's basically an electric. He had a back dash there, and then boom! Off the whip, that was sick.
And that kind of response in that kind of situation, too. That's what you expect from Ulsan, right? We talked about his strength so much. Good intuition, good reactions, especially in situations like that I think would be hard to make that call for a lot of people. He can see that.
I'm like, my mind is blown right now because Ulsan just won a game off Arslan with Bob.
With Bob,
you know,
yeah.
I was expecting, all right, he's getting smoked here. Bob's gonna lose. Then he's got to maybe switch to Kazumi. He's got to think about that, run the mirror match. But no, Bob's like, I got this.
Well, to be fair, I think this year for Tekken World Tour, Bob representation, I think to this point, outside of Ulsan, it's been maybe like 1 or 2 other people.
We saw Saint a little bit.
Yeah, a little
very
bit.
little bit.
It's pretty much just been Ulsan.
I hope you're ready.
But here we go, game 2, last day on Earth. Ulsan looking confident. He really wants it. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, it's something that always surprises me about, or what I always like to see with him is focus.
And he read that Arslan was going to jab there, ran him, but ducked in his face, instant wild standing punish out of it. That was beautiful. Yo, he picked this, man. This is crazy.
Oh, the sweep push to the wall. Punish from Arslan Ash here.
And Ulsan, I think he's hoping that Arslan's a little rattled, right, from losing that first game, going for multiple hell sweeps to put him on tilt, not working out. Arslan's a rock.
Punish. Again, Arslan Ash in rage. Takes a flash punch knockdown. Nice, able to intercept the mid that time.
Yo, this is sick. Back and forth. Fly out,
just out of range and whip punish.
Yo, that was tight. Wall carry here with the Jinpachi kicks, not quite.
And Ulsan, not content to just guard with his back to the wall. He's swinging, trying to get his way out of there.
Yeah, and but very smart there. Blocked Crimson Dawn with just patient there. He recognized the wall was close enough to his back that he would have got wall splat.
Just slow pokes. Down for 1, chopping away.
All day. No, sir, I'm ready for those. I play this character. Oh, God. That was such a crazy attempt. I like it. Low parry from Ulsan.
The wall. Nice delay low wake up.
Wow, he went for the high that time. Arslan's scared to duck, of course, because the wall's behind him. And finishing the strings. Ulsan on the board here. Ties it up 1 apiece.
Fight.
Stepping low, starting to add up now. And he mixes it up too. And look at this, just free push towards the wall.
And these two jabs. Hell sweeps coming. And these forward punches. Look at the jab.
Ulsan's pressure right now. He has a read on Arslan Ash's timing.
Dude, he punished the jab with his jab from downtown, and now it is set point for Ulsan here. Arslan Ash, though, here he go. Float combo off
Not
the wall,
out of it
74.
by any means yet.
Hell no.
Jab string punish, and then just tags him low after. Taking advantage of the hit stun there, and then look at this pressure
safe.
back and forth. Both of them just guarding, content to guard.
And Arslan, he's got good position there, but Ulsan is not going to bite that for that. Never. He's not going to let him happen. He's never challenged that down for one block. Look, every single time he's like, I'm going to block it, I'm going to take it, whatever. I'm going to press him. Rage mode for Ulsan. Now, can he close it out some way? Flash push combo, last pixel, spring kick, no go. Final round, game 2.
That was the first time that Arslan Ash after a flash punch knockdown, that he made the right play to be able to take advantage. Ulsan for the most part has had really, really good defense.
Oh yeah, crazy defense. No siree.
Just chopping away, chopping.
That
Magic 4, you know he wanted it so bad.
Oh yeah, the forward 3. Wow, the jab.
What a jab.
Yeah, this is a crazy jab battle, dude. The range of both these characters' jabs is so good. Final round situation, still set point for Ulsan. Rage mode now available. Arslan trying to close down and get on the board here. The drive is up! He's ready for it. Arslan is going to spend the Rage Art, and it's going to connect. Arslan tying it up. One game apiece. Oh my God. That was tense. We talked about the game differentials potentially mattering. Getting that one game there is critical. Oh my God. Back to character select and Ulsan. What's he going to do? Is he going to be sticking it out with Bob here? The Bob pick was doing pretty good.
No, he goes for the mirror match. He locks in.
Oh boy. And now Arslan taking his time to lock in.
Yeah, let it breathe. After that kind of match, oh man. It's just subtle differences in timing, and just especially with the jab pressure in mid-range like that. Like you said, Bob has feels like slightly larger range than hers, of course. So it's on Ash to be able to try to read Ulsan's timing and then try to intercept it, which you saw him do in the last round quite often.
And now when you look at this like tournament set, you got to wonder, you know, obviously Ulsan now, he's had more time to read and download Arslan Ash's Kazumi. Arslan hasn't had a game at all against Ulsan's Kazumi. Let's see what happens here. The mirror match. Devil's Pit. Perfect place to settle it.
Right off the bat, Ikinasai. And now, Arslan Ash flying back, Ulsan flying forward. Jab pressure, Magic 4 for Ulsan.
Tiger.
We punish in favor of Ulsan.
Got for one check from Arslan all day.
Parallel to the wall, too.
Yeah, Statch getting multiple lows in a row from Ulsan here, and look at that.
The low folks just added up at the end.
Round 2. Fight.
Arslan Ash got to find some answers here.
Wow, ready for the low this time.
That's one.
Oh, interesting. Go for Oki with it. Running 2 pressure now. We haven't seen much of that from either of them. And speaking of it,
now you're seeing
it's
a lot.
time.
Nice block and punish on the slide.
Arslan, man, what a big lead this time. What a jab punish.
Back and forth.
Round 3.
Again, just mixing up between the jabs and the lows. Or whip punishing like that.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Wow.
Got the 4-3. Here's the wall carry too. With the Tiger. Gives the run to at the end. No sprint kick. Denied twice. Oh my God, now mixing up those lows. Now running to another one. And the third as well. Yo, Ulsan, set point again. Infinite stage now. Magic.
4, oh man.
Hey. Arslan Ash in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, but Ulsan's timing has been on point in this set. And now it's Arslan looking for the low. And Ulsan reads it, gets the low parry.
And it's been Ulsan forcing the issue. He's the one going in. Blocking punish.
Yo, Arslan is in big trouble. He's got a rage right now. Can he make a comeback here somehow?
Downward touch, comes the dawn punish.
Oh, that might be it, and it is Ulsan gonna defeat Arslan Ash 2-1 here. Round robin tournament format though, but that is huge.
That has to be a huge confidence booster for him in this group. When you make the call, I'm gonna go in the section A. I'm gonna go in the section
huge.
A. I want you, and then you get him, and you win like that.
Yo, I want that Arslan Ash pool, and I'm gonna beat him with his own character if I have to.
Especially the way he executed it too, right? Bob pick, Bob, I just need you to give me one game. Let me go into this third one with Cosme, and then with the way he played it too, he set the tempo the whole time.
Exactly.
Arslan Ash, I'm confident in my defense.
Right.
I'm confident in my movement. Ulsan took the fight to him every time, dashing in while Ulsan trying to run away the whole time. It didn't work out.
He definitely did his homework. You know, when we watch Arslan Ash play, you know, his defense is amazing, right? Like, he has the perfect times back dashes and the low blocks.
And the
side
spacing
steps.
as well,
exactly,
yeah.
right. So he's always in control. And yeah, a big part of his thing is actually, you know, keeping the spacing so that he can actually backdash out and make you whiff for all the time, right? But Ulsan wasn't having any of that.
He denied him the range control.
Oh, man. But coming up next, we got Shadow returning to the stage to go up against Naroma. USA versus Japan. We haven't seen Naroma play today yet.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you,
man.
it feels like on big stages, he's been a lot more quiet this year than what we're used to seeing him, right? I mean, last year was... I mean, he had some of the highest impact performances in the past two years of Tekken World Tour, right? You remember he went to Korea. Japanese player, Japanese player winning a Korean Masters event. I mean, nobody saw that coming. But this year it felt a little bit more subtle, his performance. But going to be interesting to see how he fares against Shadow.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. But while these guys set up, we are going to take a short break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Tekken World Tour Finals action going to continue in just a second.